what appeared to be footsteps walking around in the house almost constantly all night long. First we thought it was some of our crew, you know, walking around
joking with us.
adjusting their equipment and everything, or maybe joking with us, which they really don't do. So we knew right immediately then that it wasn't them. So there were noises coming from the house, and it wasn't just a house settling. It was actual noises, so we couldn't identify it. But when we got home with the film, that's when we both discovered that there was something on there that we didn't know was there.
And this particular camera was pointed towards a window of the house all night long, and this is what came through. Do we have some more callers?
Do we have a caller?
We do. Okay.
Okay.
Ooh, caller.
Hello, caller. You're on the air.
Hi.
Hi. Do you have a question?
Yeah. So where's this at?
It's up on Whidbey Island, just north of
What
north
was
of
that
here.
face for?
Pardon?
Why'd you make that face?
We didn't make the face. It actually was caught on film while we were
No, the
kind of
guy in the
investigating.
beard made a face when I asked you guys where it was at.
Where the face was at. We thought you meant where the entire where the house was.
Yeah.
The face was in a window. It was in one of the side windows that was near what used to be the kitchen in the house.
Oh,
And it was at nighttime, but there's the house right there. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the actual house where it took place. And the window where we shot it from was from one of the ends. That's where it reportedly most of the hauntings and most of the sightings has taken place. So we set our primary camera up in that location.
I think that was
Is
a
it
face.
a good ghost or a bad ghost?
Well, it didn't do anything to us. We weren't hurt by it, and I haven't really heard of any instances where it's been hurt, where it's hurt anyone. But
No.
but what happens with this ghost is a very strange story. It seems to reenact. It goes through the whole reenactment of the beheading of Colonel Isaac Ebey. The ghost appears to be Isaac Ebey. It goes down the stairs. It meets the Indians. It's in kind of a hazy blue light, from what we understand. And the whole thing happens over again. The head gets chopped off, and then it just flashes and fades out.
The whole scene is reenacted, so when people go stay the night there, they get a whole playback. It's like a video playback of what happened in 1857.
We have to be honest. We didn't see the reenactment at all.
You guys stayed there, but you didn't see it?
We didn't see
No.
the reenactment, but we discovered the face on our film.
After we got back, we looked over the film.
In my grandma's house with my dad's mom, she moved into a new house.
Yes.
And I guess whenever she walked into the hallway where you open the door, she saw a ghost smoking a pipe under a tree. And she was really scared, and she was the only one who saw it. And then she had a priest come in
Really?
and bless the house, and after that she never saw it again.
Well, you know, that does the trick sometimes. I've heard cases, though, where a priest comes in and blesses the house, and it gets even worse.
Yeah.
So it depends on, I guess, what kind of forces she's dealing with. Most forces, from what I understand, are absolutely harmless. They're there to be observed and enjoyed, as far as I'm concerned.
Hey, thanks, caller.
Thank you,
That was
caller,
a very
for the
good
call.
question. Yeah, we better get moving on. We want to tell you about something else that happened.
Yes.
I think you should tell them.
Yeah.
About the,
Well, also during the night, and we don't know how related this is to the ghost of Colonel Isaac Ebey, but twice during the night we observed a brief but a blinding light which engulfed the entire area. This happened 2 times, lasted, I would say, just a fraction of a second. We thought it was strange at the time. We did an investigation to see if it could have been lights from a car or an airplane, but there was nothing there. There was absolutely nothing around. But we have no explanation what it was to this day.
well, we ended up with light sunburn after this, too.
The next day we did notice, though, that our faces and all our exposed skin areas were like a light sunburn on it, which disappeared after a day or 2, but that's the only result of the light.
It's almost like we've been on vacation in Hawaii for a week.
Yeah.
So I think we might have some more callers coming in here.
Yeah, and
Lines are open, by the way, if you want to call in tonight.
Also, Don, if possible, do we have a phone call?
I think we do.
Okay, we'll take another phone call.
Let's take another one.
Hi, caller, you're on the air. What is your
Hello?
name?
My name's Will.
Hi, Will. What's your
Yeah,
question?
I was wondering if you guys had been in contact with anyone from sightings, because that's
No,
some incredible tape.
No, we haven't been in sighting.
You should call them because they have a number that they put up there, and that's some phenomenal tape.
We got it. You know, we're trying to get our own show started, so we're not too eager to
A
share.
national show
some
like
of this.
Fox, like on Fox or something.
Oh,
Yeah, well, we're
we
really
know.
familiar with sightings, and that's a good idea. We really appreciate that idea. Oh, it sounds like something happened to the caller.
I
I
hope
hope
he's
he's okay.
okay.
Sounds like somebody might have stabbed him or
I might have
something.
chopped his head off.
Wow. See, when
goodness.
you're dealing in things like this with the spirit world, if you start giving out information like this too freely, you never know what's going to come up behind you.
You know, one thing we could do, I'm showing a picture of the Colonel, too.
Good idea.
I don't know if Don can get a
Donald,
close-up
could you give
of
us
it.
a close-up of a picture, one of the last pictures of Colonel Isaac Ebey? This is,
Here he is right here.
This is when he had his head. And he was, you can tell, you know, he looked like a typical man of the period. He was probably 5'11" or so, and a kind of a stocky man.
Very famous man of the day.
Yeah, he wasn't just a loner there on the island. He was a powerful man on the island.
Very was. He practiced law.
Donald, would it be possible for you to roll the film clip again of the what we think is a face? And
sure. Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah, he's gonna locate it now, and he's gonna.
We've got a few minutes left here.
All I can another thing I can add about this trip up to the island, it was of all the houses and all the areas on the island that we went that day to gather research and to talk to people, this is the one area to me that stood out to be kind of a, it was kind of a real mystical place. It had a strange feeling to. Do we have another phone call? Oh, no other phone call.
Lines are open.
Okay, we're going to roll the film clip again here, and we're going to let everybody see it again and give their opinion of what they're seeing.
Now, tell us what you think of this. I think it's a definite face.
Okay, I hope you got another chance to see that.
Good look.
Hope you had your VCRs running so you can look at it later. I think we have a call. Caller, you're on the air. What is your question?
I want to know, you guys located this house in Whidbey Island, right?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Where in Whidbey Island did this happen at?
Yeah, it's pretty much common knowledge, so I don't have any problem giving it out. It's in central Whidbey Island near the town of Coopville. And it's near Penn's Cove, and it's on Ebey Landing. So it seems like everything around that area, or a lot of things, is named after Colonel Isaac Ebey.
And is this the first documentation you guys have on film of a phenomenon like this?
That's the first documentation I know of. The rest of the accounts of this house are like just in stories and legend. We decided to go up there and actually see if we could catch something concrete that we could show.
Yeah, other people have spent the night in the house, and that was the reading. I don't know if you caught the reading at the beginning. But people have spent the night in the house to try to see what's going on with this phenomena.
It's really, I've never seen this show before. Is that what you guys are doing as you're talking about this kind of phenomenon? Is this the first time you guys have ever been on? Or?
This is our 5th show, to be honest with you.
Huh.
Okay,
and once a month
we cover topics that are bizarre, strange, and we try to go out and find some kind of answers for them. And we really appreciate callers calling in and give us their opinion. We're going to have to wrap it up now, caller, but thanks for your call.
Okay, Ross Perot sucks.
Thanks. A Ross Perot message there. It's getting close to election time. Anyway,
okay.
We'd like to thank you all very much for watching tonight's show. We had some really good calls, and then we had some strange calls, but you know, that's the name of the game on live TV here. We want you to be sure to stay tuned for our next show, which is called The Serpent of Phantom Lake.
Yeah, we have some good film footage that we've captured, and we'd like to share it with you.
And in case a lot of viewers out there might know where Phantom Lake is, we're not going to tell you right now, but if you know, you'll get an idea. So we'd like to thank you for watching, and from both of us, good night.
Yeah, stay tuned to Channel 29. We'll have a show next month. Thank you.
Bye.